Hello, and welcome back to the Kerbal Space Program. My name is WW Dadman, but you already know that. And the Eve Return vehicle is on its way out of the system. By the way, if we're gonna, fall short by a few hundred meters per second to actually get this back to Kerbin, then I'm just gonna go ahead and say fuck it and would use infinite fuel for this because, yeah, Eve is cursed and I don't want to fucking deal with it anymore. At least I have never seen one of my missions to Eve succeed in any way. Even with incredibly stupid random bugs that didn't happen in any other form anywhere else. Like wings falling off in old versions where aerodynamic stress wasn't a thing, really. People just glitching and bugging into the stuff and just becoming parts of ships and stuff like that. Frame rate issues with stuff that had no frame rate issues before. Stuff that worked fine on Kerbin not working on Eve. Eve is just not my favorite planet, let's say. So in 18 days we've got a Eve to Kerbin window though. So I'm gonna go ahead and say time accelerate a little bit away from the planet. So we don't have a problem with that. Until I don't know, 3 days before the window. And then we want to go and check out the focus here. The thing that's actually gonna go home from here. Gilly Hovercraft return ship, switch to. Now, Tady Kerman, you've been here for a while now, and it would be a shame to just leave you here. So, you're gonna go home. For some reason, the fairing around your heat shield is gone, but that's nothing we can do anything about. You have 3,000 meters per second in your tank, so you've got all the stuff you ever need. We wanna burn roughly at periapsis, I guess. Burn later. And burn more. And then set Kerbin as a target. Okay. Okay, what's the problem over here? What if we just go in orbit more? That sends that 3 days after the window, but hell, I've got so much delta V in this, I can just, make this work. If you not want to work by yourself. Okay, that's kinda equal. So there we go. That's a 600 meter per second burn and a direct hit. Don't even have a periapsis. Great. All we need. And that means let's just aim at that maneuver node and then time accelerate until that thing is a thing. And then let's delete the Eve to Kerbin window. And don't forget to actually set up another Eve to Kerbin window for the other ship when that arrives, at least. If not at any other time. Yeah, since that's not gonna be a thing, also something we're gonna set up then. We're also not gonna hit this probably, so yeah, anyway. Yeah, time accelerate until we're at that maneuver node. That is a 1 minute burn. Should be fine. Close the alignment and pause. Got some more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Goodbye, Eve. We're never coming back. At least not with this guy. Or girl, in this case. There's just a bunch of tourists and an engineer coming by, but they're not gonna do anything to you. They're just gonna orbit you, have a suborbital thing for a moment, I guess. Yeah, flyby orbit and suborbital flight. And then they're gonna go to Gilly and then they're gonna leave you again. You know, like you deserve, Eve. Okay. Just burn that maneuver. And full on hit of Kerbin coming in. Boom. Close that. Have a look at Kerbin. Focus view. Yeah, I don't like that much. Just saying, because I kinda can't see where my stuff is. Dude! Just get out. Get out of the sphere of influence. And do whatever. Goodbye, Eve. Goodbye. Don't worry, that's not what we're getting. Close the alarm and pause. Get out. There we go. Now if we look at Kerbin, do we see where we are? Focus you. No, we don't. If here before we actually encounter, thank you. Okay, there we are. So there is where we actually wanna. That's weird. So with the amount of delta V I have, I should be able to get an actual orbit again. Like, I have 2.4k left. This costs me like nothing. Like, easy re-entry at the cost of exactly 2,000 pretty much. So yeah, easy. Easy. Okay, I want to actually do that maneuver. So I'll leave that up. And I'll make you kind of look that way, I guess. Okay, so next thing that happens, Eve return vehicle has its correction burn. That's not until 115 days from now though. So we've got a bunch of time till then. And I actually think we can do a few little things in the time. Like, for instance, have a look in here. Are we landing on Ike with the... Yes, we do. Science data from the surface of Gilly is totally a thing because we're landing on Gilly. We've got science data from the surface of Ike since we're landing on Ike. That's not a problem. We've got an engineer that can go down with the other stuff, so we can get science data. Where would you go? Again? No. Oh, you want to land on... Oh yeah, you have an atmospheric flight on Eve, so you want to stay there? Good. Specific orbit of pole. Position specific orbit of Lathe. Josen Kerman from orbit of Kerbin. Yeah. You orbit Kerbin, suborbital spaceflight Kerbin. Yeah, not happening. What do we have active? We've got Explore Pole. That's on its way with the build an outpost on Pole. Return to Kerbin from a flyby of Duna. That's on its way because that's the actual rescue lander. Explore Lathe. We don't have actually anything to going to Lathe. The tourists and the science data. Okay. Now, as I said, the next Kerbin to Joule window is out of question, isn't it? that's actually before Jewel to Kerbin, so we still actually have that coming up before the pole base can return. Also, the pole base actually arrives at Jewel after that Jewel to Kerbin window. You know what? We set this up when that's there. And we set that up once that's at Duna. Okay, so that's the next window that we're aiming for. I'm just gonna actually build a little probe for Lathe, because why the hell not? 1.1 seems to come along pretty well, but I don't want to run out of stuff to do until it's out. So we're gonna go with a... Actually, let me do this. This does have SAS, it just doesn't have a control wheel, right? So this is an actual probe core and everything. Yep. So I just want this to be a little glider that goes into Lathe. So I'd drop that from above, of course. So we gonna go ahead and say, give me a reaction wheel to clip in there. Come on. See. Now it does have a reaction wheel. Screw you. And then we want something to actually fly this from, which would be a what's the smallest probe core thing we have? Like, or just the smallest docking port we have. That would be fine. Yeah, that would be fine. Like that. Just to control from here. And wings. Like, I want this to be a nice little glider. Of course, I'd like to have mirror thing here. Good. I'd like have mirror. I thought I had a way to... X? No. I don't like that. I can't make this go into stupid, not completely awful mode. Okay, then just have it your way. How about that? Screw you. Center of lift on that. Center of mass on that. Center of lift, hello? Where's my center of lift? Why is that down there? Why does this not have lift? Excuse me? Are we a little bit stupid? I'm just gonna assume that's fine. Oh, now you would, okay. Get this out of my face. just make sure these are going the same way. Haha. Okay. And now, center of mass, center of lift. You're stupid. You're completely stupid. Okay, no problem. Also... No, I can't. Okay, I can still click it from here. Should be fine. Otherwise I'd just clip in like, I don't know, like so. Should be fine. Of course that needs some science instrumentation. So, just to not have the center of mass in the front too much, I don't know. You want the center of lift behind the center of mass, so let's just go with something like that. Something like that. That's the wrong thing. Actually, that's the right thing. Screw it. Turn off angle snapping. And... that's weird. That's stupid. That's not what I want. Okay, screw that. We're just taking a thermometer and a barometer. Also, that. Barometer here. And a heat shield under here. Heat shield? Structure, maybe? Excuse me, utility then? I thought that was under aerodynamics. There we go. Does this look stupid? Yep. Okay, but the other ones would go way up there. You know, once we're in, I could probably drop it. So how about here and here, and then we'd go in like that and have no problem, hopefully. Okay, where's the center of mass here? Center of lift is not helping. Okay, might wanna add some batteries to this, and of course some solar panels. There. Oh yeah, that's not gonna work. So probably want these to be fully covered in solar panels, just in case. That, come on. I wanted to copy. Fine. And some batteries. Like, I don't know. Here. And here. Should be fine, right? Just because, yeah, that should be stable. Get the center of mass off of here. Okay, that's dropped into Lath's atmosphere. Should be fine, right? Right. Parachute maybe. That would probably help a whole lot with landing. If it doesn't go all the way we want it to. That's happening before. And that should be fine. Good. We're gonna call this the lathe glider. And we're really just going to send this over. Nothing else. Safe. So let's put this on a rocket. Big decoupler? There. Yeah, that's better. So, we want a fairing, of course. Stock fairing should be in here. And the right frickin' there. Looks great, doesn't it? Okay. That's that. Under that, we're gonna have a small tank, like the smallest we have. We're gonna have that strutted because stuff likes to break when not strutted. That needs to not wobble around. I'm fine with that, honestly. Nah, I'm not fine with that. Stop fucking around. Okay, how about you just do 4? Those work. 4 more. Those also work. Good. Don't do all 8 if it isn't necessary. Under that, I want a small engine, actually. So we're gonna have a pool under that. That's just how much is that? 3000 delta V. That's enough to get to Joule and back. Okay, so that's what we're gonna use to get to Lathe and deorbit this. So then big decoupler. Make sure this actually can, you know, a frickin' thing for that would be pretty nice. You know, making that not completely stupid and stuff. Which means you are gonna fall off with this, and you're gonna start with this pretty much, but that's gonna be cold staging. Okay. Under that, we want a stage to get this over, so something like this. Buy this. Yeah. Screw it. One of these. That's another 2900 delta V. And under that, decoupler. Boom. And boom. And quad mammoth. 1.57 atmospheric. We have 1.4, 1.5. Nice, nice. So this gets exactly to orbit so far. And then we've got 3000 to maneuver around. Should be fine. Really? Honestly. But I'm still gonna go ahead and say gonna over-engineer this a little bit by saying please just 2 of those. So this pretty much goes before this. Wait. That's 2. Yeah, actually this comes after this. No, wait. Fine, that totally comes before this. Yeah. Have a little nose cone. Have a little fuel balancing, and have a little strutting, and then I'd say we're gonna launch this next episode. And have a nice thing with that. Okay, save. We're gonna not launch this next episode, actually. We're gonna launch this when the Joule window comes up. But I just wanted to have this built. So, till the next episode, I'd say like and favorite if you enjoyed, subscribe for more. And till then, my name is WW Dadman. And once this actually... Okay, bye.